Compasses like this are often used for school, design or technical applications. The biggest components, the arms, are made from metal that contains lead. For some countries, that's a problem. Overnight, South Korea reclassified a compass from drawing equipment to a child's toy, which isn't allowed to contain lead. That's just one of the many measures countries have taken to restrict imports. A company like Stettler, which exports 80% of its products, is directly affected by tactics like these. We at Stettler can't really tell if these are protectionist measures, or if they're regulations like standards that are changed by the EU, or if they're regulations from other countries. Sometimes it's hard to tell. We try to react immediately to check our raw materials and all the manufacturing processes so we can adjust to these things. The company was founded in 1834 and is now present in 150 countries. The CEO is worried that their biggest market, the US, will continue to isolate itself, along with other countries. The entire world map is a market for Stettler. And we're seeing that in almost every region, the non-tariff barriers to trade are increasing. Duties are rising. Calculation methods are changing to make imports more difficult. It's happening all over the world. Business is getting tougher in the EU as well. The safe limit of lead in pencils is being lowered, even though you'd have to eat 18 pencils a year to absorb the current limit. All appeals to regulators have been unsuccessful. We have no other option but to adapt to the changing conditions. It gets complicated. Trade agreements get terminated. Various things get turned over to individual countries, which makes them more time-consuming and expensive. The company doesn't want to walk away from any market, but the increasing demands and higher duties in certain regions make the products more expensive for the consumer. And they won't pay higher prices for Stettler products if domestic ones are significantly cheaper.